fragile, fragile.
I'll take your hand and hold it closer to mine. Yeah. Thought love was there, but now you're changing my mind. Come on. My heart's a stereo. It beats for you, so listen close.
Just us, you find out nothing that we don't wanna tell you about, no, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now, so let me hold.
Why you always in the mood? Messing around acting brand new. I ain't tryna tell you what to do, but try to play it cool, baby.
You know, no one else, babe, 'cause I'll be switching up my sessions for you. Getting the kitchen on the fire zone. I don't need a lip that say I'm gonna go. All my love and then nothing I wouldn't do. 30 for 35. Baby, you might need a seatbelt when I'm riding. I'm a
And I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue.
Oh shit, shake that ass, one moving like a gypsy. Stop, fall back, get up now, let me see your hips.
Don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. So far
He used to sing me sweet melodies. He played me, made me believe it.
And get back to our grind of studying harder than we've ever studied before, because we understand that you get out of it what you put into it. So we
Ways to keep yourself motivated to study. Over quarantine, my motivation has definitely gone downhill. I think it's very unreliable. Some days I'm super motivated to do everything, some days I'm not. So here are some tips on how I motivate myself to study. 1. Go for a short walk. Walking is good for your brain and creates productive momentum. Exercise is known to release endorphins, and this helps your mood go up. It also gives you a sense of achievement because you've accomplished something. Number 2. Commit to a single task only. Pick one thing to focus on and write it down. Don't pick multiple things to do, because if you do, you'll just get really confused and distracted. Number 3. Clear your workspace to neutral. A tidy space equals a tidy mind. Remove all your rubbish and clear your workspace, and remove anything that's not related to the task at hand. Number 4. Start with the easiest thing. You can move on to harder things once you build more momentum. A blank piece of paper is your worst enemy. Don't just stare at it and do nothing. Instead, word vomit. This is where you write down anything you can to fill up the blank piece of paper. This should help your momentum. Number 5. Use the Pomodoro technique. This is where you study for 25 minutes, rest for 5 minutes, and then repeat 5 or 6 times, and then take a longer break. In the long term, this should help improve your attention span and focus.
This is the quote that gets me up out of bed at 5 a.m. every day. And 9 times out of 10, I fucking hate inspirational bullshit. But I was listening to this book when I was in my worst depression, and this guy was saying, what happens if you live every day the way you are right now? And when you die, you talk to God, and God slides a piece of paper across the table and says, this is who you were supposed to be. This is what you could have done. What happened? And the thought of the person.
My biggest study motivation and inspiration I ever had